So we're going to finish up the program here today, flipping back to some of the members of our Wulf Cattle team. I'm excited about the energetic young team I got surrounded by me. They're doing all the heavy lifting now. I just get to mostly drive around my pickup and watch it happen. So we're going to turn it over to Robyn, who's our quality control person. She's the one responsible for sending you your calf data that you just recently received. And Lucas, who oversees all our South Dakota operations, who's there at the feed yard on the ground, starting many of your calves. And they're going to talk a little bit about carcass data and animal health data.
I'm Robyn Metzger, and I take care of the quality control end at Wulf Cattle, or I work a lot with the data. And here at Wulf Cattle, most of you know that we strive to get back data to our ranchers. We try to get back carcass data every year, and then this year we have also included a health scorecard along with that carcass data. And the health scorecard was not intended to offend anybody, but more intended to start conversation and initiate some conversations. And we appreciate everybody that's given us a call, and we'd encourage you, if you have any questions about your health scorecard, to be sure and call us, and we'd be happy to discuss it with you. Our carcass data this year, this is an average, and I understand for most of you guys that's probably hard to see, especially on some of these screens, but we feed for 4 end markets, and everything is sold on a carcass base. And our 4 end markets are commodity, Laura's Lean, which is a natural program, the Choice Natural, which go to Tyson, and NHTC, which are non-hormone treated cattle. The commodity, we target a choice and select quality grade and yield grade 1s and 2s. For Laura's Lean, the natural program, we target selects and standards and yield grade 1s and 2s. And then for choice natural cattle, we target 80% choice or higher quality grades and yield grade 3s or better. And same with NHTC, we target a 80% choice or higher quality grade, and yield grade 1s are yield grade 3s and higher. And I highlighted, and you can't really see it on this slide, but I highlighted the areas where we've hit the majority of our targets this year. So it was really good, and thanks to all of you guys that produce calves for us. Our data goals, and we are forever trying to improve on what we get back to everybody. And we get back carcass data right now. We want to improve that. We continually are improving systems within our own company, trying to get ear tags and EIDs to follow through and transfer from feedlot to feedlot. Many of the cattle go to 2 different feedlots within our system, and also some go to custom feeders, and we're working with a lot of our custom feeders now, getting carcass data back from them and EIDs and tying that back to the rancher. And our intent is to get more carcass data back to you. And this year, we got more than ever back with the help of Tammy. She does a lot of that, which is great. She's been great help. Along with that carcass data, we also sent a health scorecard. And it is our belief that health plays a big role in feed efficiency. And I got this quote from a study that was done at Texas A&M. And I'll just read it. It states that steers that got sick not only incurred additional medicine costs, but they also generally gained less and were less efficient and graded lower. And we believe that's true. And so this year, our health scorecard only included death loss. And we hope in years to come, we're going to refine that and also include pull rates and reasons why and the dates that they were pulled and things like that, and hope that that can improve and help you more understand your health scorecard. With that, some more data that we plan to return back to you is also feed to gain on a per ranch basis. And that'll be further down the road, but it's a goal that we would like to get to. Also, we would be happy to take suggestions. If you have any suggestions on what data you would like to see, and or if there's a different way you'd like to see carcass data, or if you have any ideas on the health side, let us know. You can talk to us, give me a call, and we also have a suggestion box over in the building where you guys just ate. Be sure to fill out a suggestion card. And with that, I'll turn it over to Lucas, and he's going to talk more to you about what affects the health of your calves.
I'm Lucas Sutherland. As Jerry said, I head up South Dakota operations, the feedlot there at McLaughlin, Stocker Ranch at McLaughlin, Golden Hills, and then also the new acquisition down by Rapid City, Cheyenne Station. When we sent out the health scorecard this year, it wasn't intended to be offensive, as Robyn had mentioned earlier. We want to use it as a tool going forward, kind of as a measuring stick to see as we get years of data built up, then we can compare and make wise decisions from that. Looking at the health of the calves, there's a few factors that can play in there. First one is vaccination program. A lot of you guys do a great job with that. We want you to work with your local vet and, kind of see if there's anything new. And as we have issues or work through issues, if we need to change vaccination programs, or you can ask us for suggestions if there's anything that we're seeing, and we'll certainly feed them back. With mineral program and water, that ties together pretty closely. We've seen in the past doing water samples and seeing what is in the water or is not in the water. It can determine what mineral program you should be using. Maybe it needs to be a chelated mineral. Just kind of depends on your water source and the grass and the area that you're in. One thing that we all know we can't control, as we've seen outside the 3-4 inches of snow that we got today, is the weather. And that's at calving time, weaning, and then also in the feedlot during the year. And that can play a pretty decent role in the health scorecard that you guys receive. So we certainly don't want to downplay that, but we also each know in our mind if we had a weather event at our ranch or the feedlots during the year that maybe could have affected the score that we received. In looking at the programs that you have, we don't want any drastic changes right away. Because we do know that weather plays in there, but we'd certainly like to discuss with you guys and try to make wise decisions going forward. As we look at the day that we try to return, communication is key. We want you guys to give us a call if there's an issue, if there's something you didn't like and you got a question. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone and just give us a call. We're more than willing to talk with you and meet, and we can provide more data one-on-one and kind of get you what you want to look at. Along with returning data to you, here's an example of an ear. If we get the EIDs placed correctly in the ear, it helps tremendously tying the calf back to the ranch. We like to see it just inside of where you'd normally put your tag, and then also try to get the radio frequency part of it inside the ear. It protects it. Bunk cables and fences won't pull them out near as easy. And like Jerry said earlier, we do a great job in this room of getting EIDs in. And I think every year we improve, if I'm not mistaken, on EIDs that are not lost. The number gets less and less every year. So thank you for everything that you guys are doing with helping us with that. And like I said, if there's any questions, give us a call. And there is a sheet over by the comments box that has this ear on it and kind of where to place the EID.